Hello you guys, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be reading Such Charming Liars, which is right over here. We're going to be reading Such Charming Liars by Karen McManus. This is her new release that just came out today. I love Karen McManus's books, writing, whatever. I love her so much. So I was really excited when I'm able to get this. I'm also really sad because pretty much for so many of her books, I have the signed edition. I wasn't able to get the signed edition at Barnes & Nobles for this one, which kind of made me a little bit sad, but I'm still excited that I get to have this book, read this book, and I'm really, really excited. And yes. I also have to say, this, out of all of her covers, like my favorite. I really do like this cover. I think this cover is so cool. I just like it. It's not so cool, it's so pretty. I really do like the cover, like the spine, like the back and everything. I like on the back that it has, just glass breaking. What's also really exciting too is I just read another book by her this month. So this is going to be my second book by her this month, and I was excited. But also, so let's take off the Jess jacket so I can read, which is just like a black book. I don't really care. But look at it, I love this. Oh, I love this so much. I cannot wait to fully read. And also, this is going to be a reading vlog for this book. I did do, last year she released One of Us is Back, which is in the trilogy of One of Us is Lying. And I will have that one linked in the description below. So I did do one for that one, and now we're going to do a reading vlog for her newer release, which this one I think this one is just going to be like a standalone. Maybe it will be part of a series. I don't even know. It's just going to be it's just a standalone for right now. And read, which for this summer, and I think the reason why is because it's been really, really hot. But over the summer, I haven't really been reading outside that much. So, yeah, that sucks. But again, it really is hot. Anyway, but I'm so excited to read. I did a little bit of an oopsie to where I have a ring light that I use to film my sit-down videos, if you don't know. So when I come out here to film my reading wrap-ups, when I come out here to film whatever, I have a ring light, and I was filming a video. I filmed a video last night, and I accidentally left it outside. So oopsies. At least it didn't rain, nor did it snow. So that is a good thing. But why would it snow in the middle of summer? Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm about to read. I am done with chapter 1, and oh my gosh, I love this book. I do have to say, I really love about Karen McManus is you get an introduction to the characters, the first chapter, but then something or a couple things happen that she gets right to the story, kind of right to the point, and as the story goes on, yeah, you do get some sort of backstory, but you just start off with what the story is about. So the main character, the person that we've met so far, is Kate. She does cosplay out and about with someone that is her mom's friend, we can kind of say. So that's really cool and interesting. It's a really cool, again, I love her stories, I love her books, and I'm really excited to continue on reading this book and just getting more into the life and the story, and getting back into another kind of McManus's writing. Alright, I just reached page 105, and we're on chapter 14, and I am actually really enjoying this book. I think that the build-up right now, or what we have gotten right now, is really I really am liking it. I do also have to say one thing that I'm really sad that Karen McManus did not add in this book, which is in a lot, or in every book that I've read, where she has the date and the time, and I'm really sad that she didn't add that in here. So Kate's mother works for this girl named Jem, and they steal stuff, and they replace it with the replica version, but they take the real version and they sell it. And then because they also have to move and a lot of other things. And then Liam, who is who's also his pretty much that's saying is that his father is just kind of dating someone that's really popular, or like a really big name, is very rich. So that's like who Liam's father is like dating. And then yes, but that's kind of okay. I don't know how to do it to where there is no spoilers, but like I said, I am enjoying it. I love any Karen McManus books. They really do read really quick, and you get to the point, and I really, just get to the point. I love just kind of how she gets into the story. You get some back details, and you really do at the end like feel very connected to the characters. But anyway, I'm really excited, really enjoying, and I really want to read more of these. I will. Also, I do hope that this year, because I have 2 unread of her books that I have on my bookshelves, and I really want to read them. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully that's my goal by the end of the year, but right now we are going to be reading and finishing off Such Charming Liars by Karen McManus. I just reached page 206, and I'm in Liam's point of view, and I've said this so much before, but I do love multiple point of views. I love multiple POVs. I love them. I like getting I love getting multiple characters' point of views and what they're doing, and that is what it is. I do have to say there is some theories that I have, because what happened now, I feel like with it is Karen McManus doesn't really get that far into telling you really what happens, or kind of, I do have to say in Karen McManus's books, what I love is there's so many plot twists, or so many different like things that just happen, and I really do love that. I do have to say this one is a little bit more different than her other books that I've read by her, and it's not like it reads different, because it reads the same, like I'm still reading it very fast paced and all that stuff. It feels different in the way of how it's structured, and stuff like that. But anyway, I am really enjoying this book. I'm really just excited to keep on reading, and I just cannot wait to see what happens. I am also a little bit more than halfway through with this book, but anyway, that is it for right now. Alrighty, so I am kind of sad but kind of happy, but something really big just happened, like a bigger reveal, and I guessed it, and I'm a little sad that I was able to guess it, but I'm still really happy. I mean, there is this much more to go, so there is a lot more to come in this book. I'm really excited. I'm also really sad because I do wonder if it's one of those things where, especially with a mystery or thriller author, where you just read, if you have like a favorite author and you read so many of them, I wonder if it's one of those things where you know their structure, you know how they write, you know, like you kind of are going to suspect what not the victim, but the suspect is going to be. So I hope it's one of those things that with Karen McManus's book that I don't, I hope I can not always guess them. But I am really enjoying this book. This book is really going really by pretty well. It is going really, really fast because all of her books do. Yes, I'm just really excited. I'm really excited to keep on reading and seeing what the bigger plot twist is to come. What just happened? Last night I finished Such Charming Lives by Karen McManus, and I really did enjoy this book. I really did like it. I mean, sadly, yes, for me, I don't know why I'm sad. I mean, I'm happy / sad that I was able to guess, like, one of the bigger kind of plot twists. But I didn't guess, like, the end, like, the big end hurrah, because there's always, like, a big end thing. I wasn't able to guess this. Also, in the end, it did seem like, I mean, it does and it doesn't. Like, it seems like there could be, like, a part 2 to this, or, like, a sequel to this. But if there might not be, there might be, like, we got our conclusion. But I do have to say, the end did seem like that there was going to be, like, another book or a sequel or something. But I don't think it is because of the way that it ended. I'm also really sad because in Hannah Manus's book, she always has the date, the time in her, like, books, because she has dual point of views, which I love, but then she also, like, adds the date and the time, which I'm really sad that she did not add the date or the time in this book. That's, like, one thing I really do like about her books, is that she adds the date and the time about it. But I did give this book a 4.5 stars, which sadly, that is the lowest I've ever rated a Karen McManus's book. I still thought it was going to be a 4.5, so really good. So I just thought I'd do the ranking of what my favorite Karen McManus's books are. So number 1, I have to say, is One of Us is Back. I really did enjoy that book. That one was definitely really good. I don't know if it's the ending, but that one was a really good kind of like ending, or kind of the next book into the trilogy of One of Us is Lying. Then I would have to go One of Us is Next, then One of Us is Lying. I really did love that trilogy. That was kind of one of the books that was a series that did get me into Karen McManus. I really did enjoy that series a lot, and that's just trilogy. It was just a really good book. And then I would say the next book is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen McManus. I really did enjoy that. That book I did read recently, and I really did like it, and I loved it. I do have to say that one I always do think about. So that one was definitely, and especially kind of, I did really enjoy that one. And then the last one I've read by her is You'll Be the Death of Me. And that one is like kind of the next one. And then the bottom right now would have to be Such Charming Liars, which I'm really like sad, but again, it's not like I gave it a really bad rating. It was a really still good rating. I really still enjoyed this book and a lot of the other stuff, and I wasn't really disappointed in it. I explain it. Like, I wasn't disappointed because it really didn't disappoint my expectation. It just wasn't what I would have liked and enjoyed. But that is it for this Such Charming Liars by Candace McManus. I will link me reading One of Us Is Back by her, which I did last year because last year that was the book that came out. And if she does another book and comes out next year, I will probably read it next year. But anyway, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good night, good day, wherever you are, and goodbye.